right, here's a different version that I came across, I think, last year or the year before, and this is Ninja Red Riding Hood by Corey Rosen Schwartz and illustrated by Dan Santat. I think that's how you say it. All right, so a different version of Red Riding Hood. Ninja Red Riding Hood. Here's our title page. Corey Rosen Schwartz, illustrated by Dan Santat. Once upon a ninja-filled time, a wolf couldn't catch any prey. He kept getting licked by the dinner he picked and was growing more ticked by the day. Ooh, it sounds like it rhymes. His belly was aching for bacon. I'm wasting away, he complained. To huff and to puff was no longer enough, so he snuck into school to be trained. All right. He practiced his katas for hours and mastered the whirlwind and wheel. He jackknifed and flipped, and at last he felt equipped to once again catch a good meal. Drooling with anticipation, he set off in search of some meat. While deep in the wood, he met Red Riding Hood. I'm bringing my grandma a treat. The wolf licked his chops when he saw her and hastily thought of a plan. There are blossoms that way. You can pick a bouquet to give your little old gran. That sounds like familiar. Like the first one. Then the wolf took a shortcut to Grandma's where he thought that he'd find her in bed. But Granny was gone, so he put her robe on and eagerly waited for Red. Wow, even a little bit of lipstick. Soon after, he heard someone knocking. He called, "My dear, come on in." "Oh, don't you look good in your lovely hood, but a shame that you've gotten so thin." Little Red took a look at her granny and said, "What on earth did you do? I could swear that your eyes have completely changed size. Hey, Gran, are you sure that is you?" "Of course it is me, my sweet darling. The better to see you, my dear." He jumped out of bed to gobble up Red, but she'd gone to ninja school too. Ooh, that's a surprise. She grappled and sideswiped and twisted and escaped from his clutches unscathed. She attempted a lock, but he managed to block. They appeared to be evenly matched. Ooh, who's gonna win? Just then they both heard someone chopping. A woodsman? Red thought, but instead it was Gran and her geese. She'd just come home from Tai Chi. Don't you dare harm a hair on her head. That's a tough granny. The wolf took a swing at that instant, but Red deftly dodged the attack. She got a good grip, threw him over her hip, and the wolf wound up flat on his back. Oh, skedaddle, the wolf in anguish as he struggled back up on his feet. Just a second, you beast. You will not be released till you promise to give up red meat. Though Tommy still grumbled with hunger, the wolf faced his rival and vowed, "Ninja Red, you have won. My meat days are gone." "Oh, Red Chan," said Gran, "I'm so proud." She's proud of it. Then Red and the wolf bowed politely, and Gran gave him half her peach pie. The wolf was a mess. He'd had way too much stress. "I guess I'll give yoga a try." Oh, I think that's a good idea for him, don't you? He could use some yoga. He enrolled at the Downward Dog Center, where his tension began to decrease. He studied with yogis, said no to meat hoagies, and felt, at last, truly at peace. Oh, look at it. I think now he's eating a red apple. Oh, what a good story. I'm so glad he has yoga. You know, come to think of it, I think there are some fairy tale yogas. I might put that in your lesson for one of these days. All right, bye-bye. From now, I'm going to check into another video. I'm going to make one more video about Red Riding Hood. Bye-bye. Again, don't talk to strangers.